Okay, as you already know, there's a hole in the transmission. All the fluid's leaked out. All the gears are pretty much still going through them perfectly fine. It still moves and drives. This is a video to show that I'm not just full of it. Come here, Jonathan. You want to hold this camera?
Yeah.
Hold it right there. I'm going to go ahead and back it out so you can see. As you can see, it still goes, still moves. I drove it the few miles home on the night it exploded. So what I'm going to go ahead and do today is rip the transmission out, support the motor somehow. I don't want to pull the whole engine out just to do this. So I support the motor somehow, and then I will tear the transmission down. So I'll try to get video of the whole process. My GoPro is really unreliable. So I'll go ahead and get started on doing this. And I'll have my little helper Jonathan to help. Right, buddy?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get to work. Okay, before I get started actually tearing out the transmission with my son, I just want to show you I got my tattoos from my cousin Dustin Hippen. We did some trade work. I worked on his truck. He hooked me up with three tats, and then two on my wife. Did pretty good. The white is still missing from the Irish and on the actual flag ripping through the skin. But I just want to let you know, because I'm going to have bandages over them, that there's nothing wrong with me. I didn't get injured. A lot of people would probably ask that question, like, what happened to your arm? Just tats. I just want to make sure that they stay clean, and they're only a few days old, so I don't want to get them all nasty and infected or whatever. So my son Jonathan will be helping me do this, so I just wanted to tell you, if he gets in the way of the camera, I'm sorry. Okay, as you can see, we got the transmission out. Okay, so there's nothing supporting it. These motor mounts are all so solid that it's literally holding the engine up. Of course, I'll be having a jack stand set under it overnight, but I'll have to have the car pushed out when I need work done in here on other people's cars. So right now I'm just leaving it like this, and I'll be replacing the whole clutch system. It'll be getting a 6-puck stage 3 street clutch. The difference between a sprung clutch and an unsprung clutch is I will never have an unsprung clutch, because the unsprung clutches are harder to street drive. There's no give, there's no sweet spot. It's all or nothing. It's for track use. Now I've had up to a stage 4 6-puck stage 4, and they were sprung, and it had a little shudder, but nothing that you couldn't handle. Now I've also had a stage 2 unsprung before, and it was twice as hard. So I would definitely recommend getting a sprung clutch, and make sure you look at those details on any car, whether it's a Honda, Toyota, or Dodge, whatever. Okay, but anyways, clutch is actually in real good shape, but I'm going to go ahead and replace it so I don't have to do this again. The transmission looks like it has an aftermarket clutch fork, which is good because they're a couple $100. I believe the kid that I got this from said it was replaced. He replaced everything but the bearings inside the actual diff. So once we tear it open, we'll be able to confirm that definitely. I'm hoping that most of it's still intact, because I found another shell casing for $50 in Wichita. I'll be getting that one, and whatever's bad inside will be getting brand new parts. And then it'll be put back together, and I'll be able to drive my beast again. It's been really good. This car has not had a lot of issues at all. The biggest issue that it was when I got it was it didn't have a running engine. It was blown. But now it works. Everything's solid. I mean, except for that. And that was solid. It didn't even give me a symptom. Actually, by the way, I have a video of it stopped working because I had dash cam. Totally forgot about my dash cam. And I was driving, and you can see I wasn't hot rodding it or anything, and the car just slammed to a stop. I'll incorporate that in this video, and we'll start tearing this thing open. That's not good. I don't know what that is, but I know that this shoots oil through these two shafts for the gears. Wasn't getting the right oil pressure. These are going to need replaced. All this looks intact and in good shape. Very good news. See this part right here? It's all kinds of chewed up. Completely cracked right here. You can hear that. All the rest of it looks pretty dang good. All this up here, there's no chips missing. These bearings still feel good, but I'll be replacing these brand new. I'm not taking chances when I rebuild this. This part right here, this part's real good. It just has metal shavings in it. But all this in here is pretty bad. And I guess this side's a little chewed up, so we'll see if it's savable. This isn't the part I'm more focused on. I mean, I want this to be in great shape because these are all brand new parts. It's the stuff down there that I have to make sure is good still.
And there's a hole in the transmission.
Okay, from the looks of things, there's a lot of metal in here, but this main bearing right here goes all the way around. There's a whole chunk missing out of it, and I'm pretty sure that's the main failure. That's probably the reason it all failed, because everything else pretty much looks intact. Even this bearing here still looks pretty decent, but on the new transmission case, everything's getting replaced that is bad. If it's salvageable, I'll keep it, clean it up, make sure it's all functioning before I toss it in. But you can see there's some heavy damage up inside there. Everything looked pretty good. Just some metal shavings on everything, but I'll have to consult a transmission expert as to what all this right here, if it's intact, if it's salvageable, usable. If not, it'll get pressed off and new stuff will get put on, and we'll get this thing back together and get me a new diff. Hopefully I can find a good shape one, or maybe even a racing one would be nice, but I do daily it, so I'd prefer the original equipment. But it looks like a really good diff still, overall, other than the teeth. Might just be able to find a new teeth on it and replace it, because everything inside seems to be intact, but I don't know. I'll have to tear it all down to find out. So there it is, guys. She's gonna be sitting for a while, be getting me another Honda to daily until I can afford to get all this fixed. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and let me know what you guys think. If there's any transmissions experts out there, let me know, because this whole shaft here is in like perfect shape. Like, I can't see anything at all wrong with it. And this is the one with the new third gear, I believe. I believe this is the one. But all these arms are brand new. Shift extenders attached to them and everything. And everything on this looks really freaking good, except for up to there. Like I said, I'm not a transmission expert, so let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, everyone.